What's new?
Fucking started smoking weed again.
You are so odd. You're more like a game show host. You
Again.
are so odd.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, it was so fucking amazing too. I went like, I don't know, a little over a month. I wasn't really counting the
Well,
days or anything. But
I've
like, I don't
never
know,
really
first,
been, the only my only real experience with it is that hemp bill getting reversed now and all like more of the legal stuff. I've never really been.
oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
always been outside my wheelhouse.
yeah, talk about talk about the hemp bill. Because I saw something about that.
Well, so what it was, and I don't know, I'm not as like well versed as it is like people that are actively working on it, but it
Hmm.
was 2018 was the farm bill, right? Which allowed for like agriculture, smaller farms to grow hemp, and then you could produce what is it, the hemp derived THC, hemp derived cannabinoid. It's like the Delta 9, not the synthetic
Yeah,
stuff that people were doing, like the bad,
yeah,
crappy chemical stuff. It was the natural deal. But I think
yeah.
big alcohol was kind of like a loophole in Minnesota
Okay.
that breweries were allowed to then make THC derived drinks because THC wasn't legal yet, but it was like
Yeah.
this hemp derived was. And like the brewing industry has been changing for years and years. People are just drinking less, and
Hmm.
that's like a good thing. It's a healthier
Yeah.
thing. And breweries have still been like the place where community, it's like where the community is like a tangible thing. People come for like pop-up bookstores, shows, all this stuff. And
Yeah.
people don't necessarily, they want another option that isn't just beer or alcohol or something. And these THC drinks, they're low dosage. It wasn't like, it was just an option for people that could still come out, socialize, and not feel that weird stigma of, oh, you're not drinking in the bar.
Yeah, yeah, because that's kind of weird for everybody, right? Like
Yeah,
this
it's
guy
like,
comes in and hangs out, just drinks iced tea.
well, yeah, like people were self-conscious about it.
Hmm.
And rightfully so. Some people are jerks about it. Like, I don't know. But either way, the stigma just wasn't the same. So they pulled in the federal government reopening, they put a thing in. I should just look this up. Let me just look it up so I'm like saying it correctly. But they put a thing of like, you can no longer make these drinks. It has to be anything over like zero point 0.4 milligrams of THC in a drink is not legal anymore. And you have
Yeah,
365 days to till it goes into effect. So all these breweries, Surly, Paddle, like all these big places that have been making these THC drinks and working with other manufacturers too. Like there's contracts. Like Ben Paddle, for example, makes drinks for other people too.
okay.
All these contracts get pulled. It's like 40%, 30 to 40% of these places' revenue.
That's huge.
It pulled the rug out from underneath them. It's going to shut people down like crazy. It's just going to it's wild. And they kind of snuck this reversal of the farm bill into the thing overnight. Like nobody even knew. They kind of snuck it in there.
They Patriot acted it
Yeah, pretty
in
much.
in a way.
And
Yeah,
breweries woke up the next day going, "What the heck just happened?" Like they just they just killed us. They just killed the industry.
yeah, yeah. Sleight of hand. Like we're
Yeah,
distracted with the bigger issues, and it's like, okay, nobody's paying attention. The government's all shut down. Everybody's in disarray. Boom, we'll just slip that in there.
and the problem is it's on the federal level. So like a lot of people are asking, well, THC is legal in Minnesota, just make it from that. But breweries like Ben Paddle have a federal license, a federal brewing license. Like it's not the same thing. You know,
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm going to look up more so I speak well about it. I've been sharing things online that of people that have written it that are much more like verbose and well stated than I am. I when it comes to like
Yeah.
policy and lawmaking, I start just mumbling. I have no idea.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
words.
It's like I feel like I understand it when I'm hearing it, but then when I try and teach it, it's like
Yeah,
I
no.
realize I don't know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
But I think from what I saw, it was something like a lot of jobs are estimated to be lost, like 200 something billion dollars in revenue total lost.
Damn.
But I don't see it on here. It was like 400 something. I don't know.
That's like a throwback to Reefer Madness.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that,
It was the alcohol
because,
lobbyists and big farm lobbyists. It's all lobbyists.
yeah, because like originally, like hemp was threatening to cotton.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
were threatening
Exactly.
big
Exactly.
cotton. So it's like, oh, we gotta fucking say that this turns you into a monster.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
at least they're not doing that now. But like, I suppose they can't. Like, dude, with all like all the revenue that comes in from dispensaries,
Hmm.
like I forgot the number. I looked it up a month or so ago for like some innocuous reason. But like, I think there's like 28 dispensaries here in Santa Fe
Yeah.
in like a town of like 73,000. Like that's so many.
Wow. Well, Minnesota just
Yeah.
legalized it, so now people are
Yeah.
started growing the plants, but it takes time for that,
Hmm.
And the reservations have had it already.
Yeah. Yeah, they got
Just
the
it's just so like it's such weird overreach. It's like why? It doesn't make any sense.
well, like I think you said it in the beginning, like big alcohol, whatever that is.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
like,
the bourbon, Kentucky bourbon lobbyists.
yeah, yeah, they've got lots of power and sway and like lots of money to throw at people
Yeah.
to fucking make it difficult for the little guys. But like, yeah, everything's I feel like it's an attempt to like ebb the flow of like local business and like even community and the camaraderie that you get like you were talking about, like the community that forms around like not just like the drinking in the brewery, but like it's a gathering place.
It's space for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And yeah. And then when we're like we're separated and shit like that, when we're othering, like not necessarily straight to the othering, but like when you're taking that away, then it's easier to control the population when you're
Yeah.
isolated.
Yeah. It's like what do we do? It's just more small businesses are all small local businesses always take the hit
Hmm.
every single time.
Oh yeah, during the during COVID
Yeah.
times or whatever, it's
Yeah.
like only small businesses were hurt from the shutdowns. Like the big corporations, like okay, these guys are essential, so we got to keep these open. It's like all the, I mean, it was different for every state or whatever, but like I was in California for like the first one, like
Yeah.
2020. Well, I was in the first half. I was in California for the first half of 2020, and like that was almost a blatant attack on like small businesses and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, remember, fucking Gavin Newsom was like, yeah, like we can't, or you can't sit outside on patios, even though that
Yeah.
fixes everything. It's like because of the optics.
Because the
Like, what the
optics.
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck do you mean because of the optics? It's like, so you're admitting that this is all kind of not all a sham or a hoax, but like a lot of
No.
this shit is like because people, yeah, people died, people were getting sick, um, but you're like enacting an agenda through this.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's all lobbyists.
Hmm.
Follow the money.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
just
That's the
bothers me
quickest route.
because it just bothers me so much. It's like they don't care about just nobody cares about the community, man. Except for the community. But we're not in
Yeah.
control. We don't have the power to decide this.
No, we just hope somebody in power will like think of us.
You
Maybe.
know, that's where this collective voice is going to like push back. I'm optimistic. I think it'll get turned around. There's 300 what 50 days to go or something now, and people are really coming together.
Yeah,
to
a
to
good
push
call
this.
to a good call to action like really can ignite the fire.
Yeah, it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Crazy. Oh well,
Hmm.
you know, I've got my books to fall back on.
Yeah, yeah, that'll do it.
That'll keep everybody. That'll keep me employed.
Gainfully, gainfully.
Yeah. I've been looking for some education jobs, some teaching jobs lately, and you know,
What's that market look like?
let's just hope nobody ever listens to me on a podcast. They'll be like, this guy can't even talk.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah,
keep him on online only classes.
yeah. Only judge me by my thoughts that have been revised 20 times and like
Yeah, yeah,
perfected, because
yeah.
then I know what I'm talking about. But like you catch me off the fly, it's a crapshoot.
No, that's
Something
so funny.
something may pass through me and I had nothing to do with it. I can't even remember what I said. But the other shit, it's like I tried really hard and it sounded so stupid.
Yeah, I know. I've been writing this not turned in. I've just been starting this little essay thing about like the inevitability of war with China and all this, political history, and I'm so stupid. I'm just so dumb. I'm like, gosh, I hope not. I
Yeah, me me too.
That's it. Can I go back to writing fart jokes and talking catfishes on the river?
Yeah, man. You need to. I wanna read some more fucking Adam Herman literature. Make me
It's a lot,
feel something.
it's a lot more fun than the Thucydidus's trap on the inevitability of war. All this,
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
Dude, I just finished a book. Like, I had so much fun reading it too, from your boy Christopher Moore.
Oh, which one?
Noir?
Oh,
Have
nice.
you read
Okay.
that one?
No, that's the one I haven't read yet. Yeah.
Yeah. This was in a pile like somebody that I worked with back at Joe's, like her and her
Mhm.
husband, they were getting rid of all their shit and like doing the van life thing.
Mhm.
So like they had a bunch of books and I picked out the ones that resonated with me, like never heard of them, never heard of the authors, but like so spot on, just like to the kind of like story that I like to read. Like there's only one Christopher Moore book, but Carl Hayson had a few books in there.
Hmm.
Those are super funny. And
Yeah.
this guy, like an author named Tim Dorsey, like they're fucking great authors. Tim Dorsey's passed. Like I figured that out when I was like trying to look him up. It's like maybe I can like meet this guy at a fucking show or something. And it's like, oh yeah, he's been dead for like 6 months. It's like shit.
I've never read anything by him.
Like him and
That name,
Car
I've heard the name.
yeah, him and Carl Haston are like are authors out of Florida. They
Yeah.
used to be journalists, and they started, and like that's where a lot of their shit comes from. But so much fun,
I was gonna
so
say,
much
oh
fun.
shit.
But
Well, going back to noir, was that like did I'm assuming that's the one I haven't read yet. I've been meaning to. Is it like pulp kind of style, like a detective kind of
yeah,
old-timey
yeah,
detective language?
yeah. It's in the voice of noir, and like just the
Yeah.
language and the throwback to it. So much fun. Like you could
Yeah.
see a guy in a black and white foggy
Yeah.
lamppost leaning back in a trench
Yeah.
coat, talking like
That's cool.
that.
Yeah, that's fun. I like that a lot. See that maybe that's what I'm missing in this book I'm writing now is more of like a genre flip rather than worrying about the same tropes. I feel like I'm writing the same skeleton of the same story over and over again, but maybe I could spin it on its head and do something in like a different genre, you know?
Yeah, that'd be interesting. But like, I don't know. It's like the genre too, but like, I don't know. Those maybe it feels like the same story, but like those, I don't know. Those are human experience tropes. Like that's
Yeah.
the stories that we want. Because like just beyond beyond the kind of verbiage in like the like 1940s speak or whatever. Like there's a really good love story in it. Like there's silliness with an alien going on.
Mhm.
And I mean, not to spoil it if somebody's like hasn't read it yet or whatever. I'm not telling the ending, but like there's a big snake involved in it. There's a big black mamba in the
Yeah.
story. And like this Chinese restaurant wants to they have this thing about like eating this snake piss soup for vitality and shit like that.
Yeah.
But
Is it in San
but
Francisco? Is it
yeah,
still in San? Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Take big part in Chinatown. Like
Yeah.
that's yeah. But the snake ends up being like the narrator.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
And that yeah, and it's just such a silly turn and stuff like that. But it was great. Like half of the book is told through the main protagonist, Sammy. And then like the other parts that he wouldn't have known about or been there, just like about three-fourths of the way to the book, it's like, hey, I'm a snake. My name is Petey, and blah blah blah. It's just like, yeah,
Cool.
just fucking get with it and have some fun with it.
Yeah. I'm gonna knock that book out. I think I'll probably read it this week. It's the one I haven't read by him yet.
Yeah, it's the only one that I've read. I got to get my hands on some more.
Oh my God, they're so good.
How did you get in contact with him first?
I actually met him, Christopher Moore. I met him, God dang, 15. No, it was before Lucy was born. So 18 years ago in Denver at a book reading.
Okay.
And
Hey.
it was for his book called You Suck. It was a sequel to Blood Sucking Fiends, which was hilarious. And I had a very nice conversation with him at the signing. There wasn't very many people there. It was maybe 20 or 30 people. And we just hung, and I told him I really wanted to write, and I started writing, and then I started Limbo, and it was awful. And I started writing another book that I never went anywhere with. And then finally got to a point, a decade later, and I just cold emailed him. And I was like, hey, you don't remember me. I'm sure you met a billion people, but this was my experience with you. And it was very inspirational. I've been writing, and I just kind of was like, what is the possibility? Like, how does it work with characters and like legal characters? Cause I really want to do put like an Easter egg in my book. That's kind of like a shout out to your book, Lamb, the Gospel According to Biff. And he emailed back immediately and was just super cool about it. He's like, well, I'm sure that if it was too much, we would have to discuss like writers, he was just giving me the thing, but he's like, honestly,
Yeah.
he's like, I really don't care. He's like, just finish it and send it to me, and then I'll read it and give you approval. It's really kind of what
Yeah.
he said. And then, I finished that a couple years later, and we had gone kind of back and forth throughout, just brief emails throughout the time. And then I had sent him the excerpt with his, and he was like, this is great. He's like, yeah, use it. Of course. By all means.
Nice.
Yeah. It was just no, like, we don't have to talk to any legal people or anything like that. He's like, yeah, just do it. Who cares? And I was like, he's
Yeah.
probably right. There's only gonna be like 10 people that read this book anyway. So what does he care?
Yeah, and also like I don't know. I guess there's a point to where if you're like taking the whole story, like I'm gonna make a sequel, I'm gonna make an unauthorized sequel to your book, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
an
No.
homage is, I mean that can only be helpful or whatever.
Yeah. It was just kind of a sweet, like kind of a thank you in my book for all of his inspiration. And
Yeah,
I've since talked to him a few times since then, because the conversation developed into like, just give me some not give me some advice, but if you had
yeah,
advice, what would it be on like getting in front of people? And he just had some really great, just really inspirational things to say about writing. So
that's good. Yeah,
yeah, it's really neat. It'd be fun to get him on a podcast to
yeah,
zoom him in.
yeah, absolutely,
I don't know
man.
if he would ever do that, and I really don't want to ever be the guy like, hey, will you do my podcast?
Oh yeah, but I mean that's what we
You know,
that's what you have to do to have guests.
I know. I need to get over that. I always
Yeah.
feel like he was so generous with his time with me already.
Oh sure.
I almost feel like it could develop if I ever fly out to San Francisco. I could be like, "Hey, I'm be here. I'd love to buy you a cup of coffee," and then maybe lead that into
Yeah.
something, or if he does another book signing in Minneapolis or something, I would go there. I'm waiting to like
Yeah.
find a time to be like, "Hey, dude, can I exploit your fame for my podcast?"
Yeah. Well, maybe you can rope that into old water. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
I would hate to miss out on talking to Christopher Moore, of course,
Well,
but like
it would
it
make
is
more
a
sense.
travel show.
Yeah, but it would make more sense for this show because it is
Yeah.
kind of on the writing element of it.
Yeah.
I do have this weird dream of having him on here someday, zooming in. But boy, oh boy, that we'd have to really prepare.
Oh yeah. Maybe have a few questions written down.
Yeah. Yeah. We can't really say curse words and stuff. Like we have to be.
Oh yeah. That's that's tough for me to be natural.
Who would you get on, man? Let's try and get let's just cold email a bunch of famous people.
Huh. Let me see. I haven't thought of a famous person that I would like to get on, actually. I
Yeah.
mean,
I'm
I
gonna
would like,
cold email Costner.
yeah, he would make sense. I would like to, I guess I would more like to be on his show, but I'd like to have Neil Brennan on our show.
Neil Brennan would be great.
Yeah, because he's got the Blocks podcast, and I mean, I tried cold Instagramming him a bunch of times, like when I first made it or
Oh yeah.
whatever. Just like, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna shoot my shot. Like, I'm writing this book. It's about my blocks and stuff, and
Yeah. Hmm.
like, it could be good. But also, it's just like we haven't fucking done anything yet. Like,
Yeah.
like, okay, you wrote this book about your story or whatever, but like, so what's your story worth if it's still going? Kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. But
There's
there is a
some
point where it's like,
reality
when
in
are
there.
we ever going to be at that point? Like, could just go for it. I don't know.
Yeah. But I mean, real, like people that I can actually touch, like I want to have my old boss from Boxcar on still,
Hmm. That'd be
just like
cool.
the owner of it or whatever. Because I love I loved, I loved her story and the story of Boxcar. Like that was partially what allowed me to just like go so all in with it.
Yeah.
Like if, because at first I didn't want to. It's like first I just want to like, I just want to do my job. Like I don't want to make family here.
Yeah.
Like I just want to pay the bills and focus on my writing. And
Mhm. I
then I
hear you.
sunk into it. Yeah, yeah. And then, but that wasn't the case at the end or whatever. But I mean, like I want, yeah, I don't know. And she's like, I say this endearing. She's such a psychopath. Like I love her so much.
Yeah.
It's like there's only two, like Mike Simon and Sil, like are the only two people that like I would follow into fire if they asked me to, like work
Oh,
wise.
Mike. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw
It's
him not
like,
too long ago.
oh yeah?
Yeah. He's a great guy. Just a
Yeah.
sweetheart of a guy.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And like, I don't know, we'll just like pour his whole fucking self into you and like grateful to it. It's like I don't like calm enough when I'm teetering off the edge, but it's like, man, like that's the kind of shit that he lives for.
Yeah.
Should see if he wants to come on the pod sometimes. Not to put you on the spot, Mike, but
I'd do it.
yeah.
I'd do it. Not while we're on here. I got to send messages out. I actually saw Toast last night, and I told him I was going to send him the link, and if he could jump on, jump on. But Vikings are playing right now. Nobody's going
Oh,
to jump
oh
on
no, no.
because I've been wanting to talk about Hook with you. We've never talked Hook,
Yeah, that's true. You want to talk some Hook right now?
but I wanted to wait
What
for
would
Toast.
toast?
He has to be on.
Yeah,
He's got to be part of the Hook combo.
dude. Like that movie is like obviously like we're fucking very similar and like kindred souls or whatever. But like that movie, a reference to that is the whole reason that we're friends today.
Yeah.
Like Yeah, because we're at fucking BU, and it was at like they'd already closed, but like you had a couple on. I was working at Tycoons at the time. Where like you can put a couple on the well or whatever. Or they put up chairs and shit, and I was there with a couple servers from Tycoons,
Mhm.
and I don't even remember what he said to make me agree, but I was like, "Oh yeah, Bangarang," and then we're like, "Yeah, Hook," and then these girls like born in like '93. They're like, oh, you mean like that Skrillex song? And I'm like, no, like we really like got
No.
together on like giving this girl the shit now about it.
Well,
It's like, oh, well, I haven't seen like like, oh, it came out like I was like one when it came out. Like, so what?
yeah, you can watch it
Yeah,
still.
yeah,
It still exists.
yeah, right.
That's always really funny when like a movie is before your time, so you just never, like it's still out, it's there. Like
Yeah,
it
it
does,
was,
it's always a weird thing.
yeah, we think just like newer is better or something like that.
Yeah,
It's
like
like, oh,
I watched Casablanca last night.
oh yeah?
Yeah, and I thought, this would be interesting. And uh God, sorry, Lucy keeps texting me about logging into the Hulu account. I'm like, I don't know what the
Yeah.
Hulu is. So she keeps distracting me. It keeps jumping up, and I see her name, and I'm automatically like, I have to look.
Yeah.
But God dang it, what was I saying now? Oh,
Oh,
Casablanca.
yeah, yeah.
Boy, that's a product of its time.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
what way? Like
Well,
that was one of my grandma's favorite movies, but like I haven't watched it in a long time.
there is something really, really sweet and endearing. It's very romantic. It's really well acted and wonderful. I do love that movie, but looking at it as like, you know, there's always trouble when you look at movies that's like Lawrence of Arabia is the same way.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of white actors in a brown nation.
Oh, sure.
And
Yeah, yeah.
maybe it's hard to tell because the movie's black and white, maybe people are
Yeah.
just not as, I don't know. But also the writing is like it's kind of uncomfortable to watch. And like the Sam character, his black piano player
Oh,
is
sure.
like, he's written as supposed to be in uh, Rick's friend, like the main character's friend, but it's
Yeah.
very much like subservient. And it's,
I I get that. You
yeah,
know,
play the
Chris
song,
like
sing him. Like he plays
yeah.
for him. He's the dancing fool.
Yeah. And like it was just yeah, it's different watching it like that because like that was the way it was. Like they made that without like regard to thinking like this there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
See like
Yeah. That's why it's kind of jarring because it's
yeah,
like so natural and so just like this is,
yeah. See that's part of like I don't know, that's almost part of the charm of what of reading noir.
yeah.
But like he does something to apologize for it before the book starts. It's like, yeah, I'm using these words because they were of the time, but like
Uh,
obviously they're not like whatever. We're just having fun with it or
mhm,
whatever.
for sure.
But yeah, so
Well,
like,
I mean, there is a reality to it. Like
hmm
you can't pretend it doesn't exist. Otherwise, that's a disservice in its own way.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, I don't know, but that's
Like the Sam
yeah,
character completely just disappears in the third act of the movie.
really,
Yeah, he's just like not in the movie anymore. You're like, what happened to him? He was like a
yes,
central character, and
a
then he's just
central
gone.
plot device.
Yeah, exactly. It was essential. Like he carries all the luggage. There's like these
Yeah,
subtle things in it that you wouldn't really catch because the movie isn't really about that, and it's not. And it's not supposed to be. It's a romantic movie, and rightfully so. It should be
yeah.
celebrated for what it is. It is a very romantic movie. But god dang, dude.
It's a hard romance.
Well, it's like looking back, it's like where do you separate the art from the time and the artist and all these things? It's just
Yeah, that is a
It
weird
takes
one.
place in Morocco, and you see like four Moroccans. You know,
Yeah, it's like okay, but like yeah, it can but you can kind of see it like that's not why we came here to
right,
see like the Moroccans in the background. But
right.
also you
It's
can't
World War
help but
II,
to
man.
notice it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It is kind of more jarring when you think about it.
But
And
well
I was
yeah.
just thinking the whole time, it's like if they remade this movie today, they could not remake it. Like it would be totally rewritten, completely rewritten. You know,
Yeah.
there's just too many pieces of its time in it.
Yeah. And I don't want to see that either.
I don't either.
Like
I don't
I
either. It
don't
needs to stand alone as what it is. I enjoyed the movie. I'm not hating on it, but it's just like it's interesting,
mhm.
I guess. Something to be aware of for making art now, you know.
Yeah, because it's still like I don't know, subjective to how good the art is.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you can go to any wedding and they'll still play Billie Jean.
Yeah.
They'll play Michael Jackson's music, but like you don't hear R. Kelly anywhere.
Right.
Like you're not hearing the
Right.
remix to Ignition at all. Like they're making that choice. It's like because you and I don't know, like it'll come on. It doesn't even like play randomly on like a Spotify or whatever. Like if you're just randomly listening to music, like nothing comes on. And I've thought to myself on certain days, it's like, oh man, like, but there were some good songs. Like I kind of want to jam to that or whatever. But then I'm just like, even by myself, I'm like, nah, maybe not.
Yeah, because you can't help but think about the atrocities. Like
Yeah,
when you're listening to Billie Jean, you're not thinking about Michael Jackson being gross.
no, no,
But
you're thinking about like being entertained by one of the greatest entertainers of all
yeah,
time.
when you're listening to R. Kelly, you can't help but think like, ooh, dude.
Yeah,
Like you're trying to pick apart every word that's being said in the song. It's like, is this a clue?
yeah. And like, he's such a like, I mean, I don't know if it makes it better that like Michael Jackson like kind of denied everything or whatever, but
Right.
like,
Oh yeah, R. Kelly still is in prison,
yeah, and
singing to people on the phone.
yeah, and R. Kelly like felt entitled to it. Like you like that last interview that he did or whatever. It's just like I mean, maybe that fucked him up most. But it's
Mhm.
just like, yeah, I can do whatever the fuck I want because I'm the king of R&B. And it's
It-
like, how dare you guys try and prosecute me after all the music that I've made?
so let me ask you this: can we no longer listen to Diddy? I mean, I
That's a
never really
good.
did.
Yeah. Yeah, I never like there's certain there were certain songs that I would like and enjoy, but like I've never
Yeah.
I guess maybe like 98, 99. I was kind of a
More
Puff
money, more
Daddy fan.
problems, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the songs that like really helped me fall in love with hip hop. Like
Mhm.
officially, like I've been dancing around, you hear these other things, but like this was just like the world of it, just like the fancifulness, like the fun and
Yeah.
just whatever of it. But yeah, did he? Ah,
That's a tough one because he's a
yeah,
monster. He's an absolute monster of a person.
yeah, yeah. Not even just my God.
Yeah.
Just even some of the little things, like he had somebody go in Kid Cudi's house and take his family's presents away in Christmas.
Yeah. It's insane. Yeah.
That
That's
is so,
crazy.
yeah, that's not the worst thing he's done, but like that's so fucking diabolical. Diabolical.
It's arguable.
Hmm.
Oh my God. That's funny. That's
Yeah,
funny the thing. Yeah, but that's keeping it PG rated here. I don't want to talk
yeah,
about some of
yeah,
the other stuff.
yeah. But I mean,
Mm.
how far do we want to go back? Pythagoras diddled kids, but we didn't give up on math.
I just heard a thing about Mark Twain, and I don't know how much truth there is because I didn't get a chance to look at this, but let's Google it. Mark Twain had a thing for young girls. He called it, he had like a disturbing, yeah, Mark Twain's disturbing passion for collecting young girls. Dude, it's crazy.
Oof. And you
That's a
say
tough one.
collecting too.
Yeah, that's a gross one. So that's a thing. So I was like, oh, don't ruin Mark Twain for me. But here it is. I don't know. I'm going to have to study this more and look into it. And I'll present my findings the next episode.
Right on, right on. Do a full
Because that's something that needs to be like read about because that's gross, dude.
yeah, and that's in modern enough time or whatever. It's not like I don't know, when did Mark Twain die?
1905,
1905?
right? I should know this off the top of my head, but so yeah, 1905. He was 70 years old in 19. So all right,
Yeah.
1880.
Like not defending or apologizing for Mark Twain in this.
No.
But like there was some fucking we were still very primitive not that long ago.
And even Gandhi, didn't Gandhi like sleep with? Didn't he? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, I did
I
hear
don't want to
something
go through a
like that.
whole list of just
Right. That's
tearing
just
down everybody.
yeah.
But Diddy, I'm gonna say that we shouldn't listen to Diddy anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's my
And
that's my stance. But I will die listening to Michael Jackson.
yeah. Yeah, because Diddy's art wasn't good enough.
Hmm.
Like it was fine.
It can't stand on its own.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, we're hypocrites, but all right.
Yeah, everybody is though.
Damn.
Fucking
I don't
I
know.
talk about most of my cancelable traits on the air before anybody has the chance to cancel me. If I fuck up, like I'm gonna talk about it.
That's kind of how I've tried to be. It's just like,
Hmm.
I don't know. My heart's in the right place. I'm not trying to do anything wrong.
Yeah.
I am trying to learn. I am trying to always learn more. And I don't know. I don't know what
Well,
else you
yeah.
can do.
No.
Casablanca is the best film ever
You
made.
are so
It was
odd.
just kind of fun. I've been trying to go back and watch like old movies, going back to that I've never actually watched. I've never actually seen these things. I just know of them.
Yeah.
You know,
I watched a movie the other night that definitely wasn't the greatest movie ever made. Like it wasn't the worst, but like I don't know. I watched The Adventures of Pluto Nash. You ever see that one with
oh
Eddie
man, was that
Murphy?
Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
Yeah, just going through stuff on Tubi or whatever, like that's the
Yeah,
free streaming service or whatever.
yeah.
But like that was the movie I picked to watch when I got stoned for the first time after like a month or so. And
Oh,
dude,
fun.
like
Okay.
yeah, it was such a quintessential stoner experience for me. And it was so amazing because like well I passed the deadline of when I wanted to do it like partially just to prove to myself that I could do it and a little bit to my psychiatrist that I could do it too. He's always trying to put me on drugs to do other stuff. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, like we can give you a drug that like, well, if you like smoke or drink, it'll make you feel sick, so you don't want to do it. It's like we can give you this drug that'll make you stop dreaming if you're having nightmares. It's like that sounds fucking awful.
Yeah, I don't want
Like,
any of that.
no, no. So like just to do it. But then I didn't end up going to that appointment. Some kind of divine intervention took my bus on a different route that day that I was going to take. And like I was particularly anxious that day too. So like I went out like 20 minutes early to make sure I wouldn't miss it and the shit never came. So I was like, well shit, now I'm going to wait another month? Or it's like, nah. So I didn't smoke that night. It was a Wednesday, but I smoked Thursday night. And like I had such a good day that day. It was like if there is any time to do it, it's now. Cause like I didn't want to like break the cycle because like I couldn't handle a certain moment or whatever. Like I needed to escape it or whatever. It's like, well, like if that's what it is, like I want to be able to do it without any kind of like drug or medicine or whichever you want to refer to it in that specific time.
Mhm.
So it's a fucking great day. Everything was just lining up. Like I donated in Albuquerque that day, but like only three people in the first line,
Mhm.
got my favorite screener, and then nobody in the second line.
Perfect.
And then I snapped it out. I snapped my donation out in like 39 minutes. I think that was a PR for me. Just pumping hard. and I had eaten the right thing or whatever, got back to town early. Oh, and I'd gotten that morning I had gotten some food from the food bank or whatever. So like that's just yeah, that's what you call it. It's like solidifying like my first chakra there. Like we got all
Yeah.
our needs, like we can relax a little bit, don't have to worry about how that's coming. And like the shutdown ended that day too, I think. So it's like, okay, everything's cool. And there's a dispensary right by my house or whatever. So I just got one joint. At first, I'm like, I'm gonna get something low testing, just chill. And then she's like, well, these four are my favorite. One of them's Northern Lights, and that's like 34. So it's like, okay, fuck. But I allowed myself to like just enjoy it and do nothing about it. Like, I don't have to accomplish anything with this because like that was also a justification of like smoking morning to night or whatever before.
Mhm.
It's like, well, I can be more productive or I'm doing this or like sinking into this. But like, I don't know, at the end of the day, it's just like, fuck. I get like like what over the past month or whatever, and like you just there's some good days, but then you're just like, man, I'm feeling so existential about like what's the point of all this or whatever. It's like work hard, then like I'm just kind of after the work is done or like after I don't have anything to do, I'm kind of just like waiting to go to sleep.
Mhm.
And it's like this kind of fucking sucks a little.
Hmm.
Uh, but the stars just aligned for this. And like, I don't know, to describe the way I was feeling this first night that I got stoned again, like wouldn't even, I don't know, it sounded like I was trying to describe a dream to you or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But just so relaxed and loopy and goofy and like not
Yeah.
like just spending almost like spending the evening with my higher self and we're just like talking to each other riffing and just like
Just
that
a good place.
yeah so stoned like you instead of like judging it or whatever just like kind of laughing at it.
Yeah,
It's
of
like
course.
the things that I'm saying to myself and just having this like fluid conversation going.
Yeah. Finding all the plot holes in the commercials on Tubi.
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely some of that. But like picking Pluto Nash was the perfect movie because I wanted to get really into something, but instead I got really into me. And it's like it just wasn't interesting enough to keep me like
Yeah,
tuned in.
dude, it was it is it is one of the biggest box office bombs of all time. It made it made $7 million on a budget of $100 million.
Wow.
Whoa,
Yeah.
they
And
lost some dough.
yeah.
I love Eddie Murphy though, man. I always loved The Golden Child. That was always my go-to as a kid.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like the movie I would put on.
Coming to America was mine.
Yeah, Coming to America was another one. Yes. God dang. The sequel was fine. It wasn't, I mean, it's tough to you can't beat the original.
Yeah, that's what I thought of it too. Like I was in for it. It was just like
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
reunion
yeah, yeah.
special. It's like this is fun to see all these characters in there again, but like
Yeah.
I don't
Dude,
know, the
Arsenio
story.
Hall,
Yeah.
it's so funny.
But like the story itself didn't need a sequel.
No.
It was kind of like the plot was actually just kind of like a rebranding of it. Oh, okay, now where he Eddie Murphy's forgotten his roots and how
Mhm.
he's married to this queen because like he went against the tradition and now
Right, right, right.
he's a slave to the traditions again.
Right.
So like his daughters now have to like, oh, a daughter can't be this or whatever. So it's like, okay, it's like paint by numbers, but still, I'm here for the
Still fun.
ride.
It was fun.
Yeah.
If it wasn't those guys, I wouldn't care.
Hmm.
But yeah, Eddie Murphy. The Golden Child was always really great. I want the knife. Give me the knife. Oh yeah.
Trading Places, Beverly Hills Cop. He had so many bangers
Oh
back
my
in the day.
God, dude, Bowfinger. Bowfinger is one of the funniest movies ever made with Steve Martin.
Yeah. You
Oh
know,
my
I might have to
gosh.
watch that again. I've only watched it once.
Oh man, the scene with Eddie Murphy running across the highway where he's like trying to do you know the plot of that movie where they're like filming the movie without him knowing it?
Oh, no, I don't actually.
So
What's the full plot?
Steve Martin is like this failing kind of a not a con artist per se, but he's like towing the line a little bit of a filmmaker. And he gets kind of in over his head because he promises this production crew of his, that he got the biggest action star of all time, the biggest movie star of all time, to be in his movie, and it's Eddie Murphy. But Eddie Murphy doesn't know he's in it. And so they're like filming this B alien movie with him out in the world, and he thinks he's going crazy because he has no idea he's being filmed in this movie.
Yeah.
But they get a look-alike to act some parts for him, and it's Eddie Murphy playing the look-alike as well. And rewatch it because I don't want to give away stuff.
Sure.
There's a scene where they're like, all right, this scene, your character is running across this busy highway. And the guy's like, oh, and cars are just flying by. And he's like, looks pretty scary. He's like, don't worry, they're stunt drivers. They know that this is happening. He's like, oh, stunt drivers. That's how this works. Okay. And he's just running. The sheer terror on his face when he's running across the highway is gold, dude.
Oh, I'm definitely going to have to check
oh,
that
Mother
out.
Jesus, Mother God, Mother Lord, Mother Jesus. He's like, great, let's do it one more time, and then you're good. He's like, well, it's beautiful. God, it's a funny movie. Oh, I need to rewatch that too. I haven't seen that in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But Steve Martin can do no wrong in my book too. Him, Eddie Murphy. Ugh.
Yeah, something.
John Candy is another one. Every John Candy movie is great.
Oh, I did watch Who is Harry Crumb yesterday.
Oh my God, I love that movie. Yes, dude. And the boots to match.
Yeah. Yes. It's such they have such their own style.
Yeah.
Of comedy.
That scene with I Need a Hero playing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So good. Dang.
Just the way I can't even recall anything from it, but just the way he reacts to situations.
It's such another time.
Yeah.
Yeah, dang.
My favorite Candy movie. Oh, Uncle Buck probably has to be. Yeah. But also Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah,
that's Steve Martin and John Candy in it.
Yeah, that's coming up to time to watch. I watch that on every Thanksgiving. We watch that movie.
Oh yeah, that is a holiday movie.
It's the perfect Thanksgiving movie.
Mm-hmm. I've got $12 and a Casio.
And a Casio. Oh man, those aren't pillows. Yeah, that's a great movie.
I did a little nod to that movie in season 1 of Pete and Gwendolyn. It was one of the characters sells exclusively shower curtain rings.
Yeah.
And I thought that was just such a funny thing to that's my specialty.
Was that Home Alone?
No, that was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Okay.
Yeah, he sold shower curtain rings, and he was a poker player.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. That's yeah. God, I'm getting it mixed up.
God, I wish I could remember the name of their band right now, but it's hilarious.
There's a documentary, a John Candy documentary that just came out that I should watch. I can't remember what it's called, but it just came out on one of these things. What's his the band? He's the Polka King in Home Alone.
Yeah,
let's look it up.
Sheboygan.
Yeah, Gus Polinski, Polka King of the Midwest.
Yeah.
Deck the Halls. What the heck is his band?
So I can see their silk jackets.
Yes, dude.
Bomber jackets.
Oh,
they're all gold and shit.
Oh well, he's him playing that damn clarinet or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
So funny. But yeah, that one too, and The Great Outdoors is another one that I always watch.
Yeah.
But god dang, those guys are great. Kenosha Kickers.
There we go. The Kenosha Kickers.
The Kenosha Kickers. Yeah, funny, dude. Damn. I love it. So you been selling any books? Did you get your edits done?
I did get my edits done. Yeah, I did get my edits done. And I submitted it. Like you can get it. Amazon is back up and moving again. It's still going to take however long it takes with Ingram Sparks to
Yeah.
approve it. Like it makes me like I know it makes me think that like somebody's sitting there in an office actually actually doing it. How long Ingram takes sometimes.
I don't know if anybody at all works at these places.
It wouldn't like you wouldn't think so
I've had such an
anymore.
issue with my book on Amazon that has gotten no fix in over a month.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just whatever. That's another thing. But it's just like I don't think anybody actually works for these people.
No, not in like that. Like they have people packaging shit
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like working frantically until until they want to fucking kill themselves.
yeah. I met two guys that worked for Amazon. They were Amazon delivery drivers the other day, and they were drinking to forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were not. They were hitting it pretty hard.
Well, that's
They were on break from driving.
sure.
No,
At least
no.
they were taking a break. Dude, I had an Uber driver once that like would come like when I was working at the boxcar, like he would stop in for beers like in between calls.
That's insane.
So insane. It's like fuck. And, like one morning, like I got it, like it made me stop. Like I I would walk most of the time, but every now and again, like I don't feel like walking an hour to work, so I take so I'd call an Uber or a Lyft, and like when I would get him, I'd be like shit. Because one day, like, I could actually, like, fucking smell it on you. And, like, I was the day bartender, too. So I'm like, I'm getting there at, like, 8, 9 in the morning.
Yeah,
And, like, I could smell it on you. And, like, we're fucking going real fast and you're feeling all good. It's like, oh, shit.
that's crazy, dude. I wonder how many of those people are just drunk. Like, think
I
about how
mean,
many taxis
yeah,
and stuff you've had in your life. These people might just be hammered. You don't even know it.
right. I mean, they don't have any, maybe taxi drivers had to go back to the garage once upon a time. Like,
Yeah.
now I'm envisioning the show taxi now.
I guarantee that there's a couple
But,
bottles of bourbon in the desks in those taxi garages, though.
oh, yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
But like, if no one's in charge, fucking, and that's what you do anyways. Like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's wild. But then you get to the point where like, it's like seeping through your pores and shit like that. It's
Yeah.
like, oh,
That's a tough one, dude. That's a
yeah.
tough look.
It's like, should I fucking like? I feel almost a moral obligation to like snitch on this guy now.
I know. There is like a real, especially as like your history bartending. Same with me. Like you have this weird, like you almost feel a sense of responsibility. You don't want, you know,
Yeah.
what's that? Dram shop laws? Is it dram shop law where you
Oh
can be
yeah. Where you?
responsible, right?
Yeah.
Let me look that up. Dram shop law. Holding a business liable for injuries caused by an intoxicated person who was overserved alcohol at their establishment. So yeah, dude, you
Yeah.
overserve somebody as a bartender, you can get in some real trouble.
Oh yeah, like down here, there are so many drink limits, just like regular, and it's just a common thing. It's like we won't serve you more than two or maybe sometimes three drinks, and
Yeah,
they'll have that on the wall.
I don't think people know that that exists. You know, because
No,
so many people get like there's a reason why people get cut off in bars.
yeah,
Like
and and like
it's a safety
regionally,
thing.
yeah, but like regionally speaking, it's different because like I don't. And granted, I've been gone for a while, and like the culture is changing. But like, as pertaining to the people that are holding on to the subculture of like getting hammered at your favorite bar for six,
Yeah.
7 nights a week, it's like it wouldn't even come out if they're with a 2 drink limit or a
No.
2 drink maximum.
No.
It's like I've been taught oh, I've been instructed or taught in so many different restaurants or whatever. It's like, no, we're trying to get you that second beer before dinner.
Yeah, I
So,
know, right?
yeah,
That was a thing back in the day. It's like, no, get them that beer, and then you time out the foods to where like people are almost done, so you
yeah,
get that drink sale.
yeah, and you want to get it.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, and like the three-fourths rule, it's like, okay, there's only three-fourths, or like the your beer cocktail is three-fourths gone. Like you
Yeah.
want to get it right in that sweet spot before it's out.
Yeah.
Because if it's out, then they have to make a decision. Do I
Right.
do I want another? But if it's up here and it's
Yeah.
like, are you, and like the way you say it, you ready for another? It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, thank you. I am ready for another. I was almost gone. Like let's keep this
Yeah,
party going.
dude. That is a real thing.
Yeah, but
That
if it's been
culture's
five
changed
minutes,
too.
yeah, but if it's been 5 minutes between drinks, you can be like, maybe I don't need another one.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm good.
Yeah, we're getting out of here anyways.
Yeah, right.
Wow. Something to think about.
Hmm.
All right, buddy. Well, I got to start getting
Oh,
ready for work.
oh, right on. That flew past. I didn't even fucking talk. The whole reason I brought up weed was to like talk about like how much fucking shitty food that I ate over the past weekend because of it now, dude. Like, because
What you eat?
again, most of a fucking fourth of a sheet cake of chocolate cake. Why didn't like, because
Okay.
like when you go to the food bank or whatever, it's like I don't know, like it's the food bank is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Like it's the shit that like didn't sell or they can't sell anymore from the stores and they donate it.
Yeah.
And so like on this particular day, there's cakes to be given away. So like I take home a whole fourth of a sheet cake with myself, and it's like that's more of the stars that align. But like so compulsively, I couldn't stop eating it. Like I ate, I I got past the point to where I'm like, okay, one, two, three, four, maybe five pieces or whatever. Like on the first, that's so much cake.
That's a wild amount of cake.
Yeah. And then
That's
like
like unbelievable, dude.
yeah, so unbelievable. And I kept going like all weekend. Like there's still some cake left, but like sober sitting here now, like I don't want any parts of that cake.
Dude, that is so
But
much sugar.
it's so much sugar. And I'm like thinking, it's like, this is why I feel bad. Like I'm on a sugar bender. Like
Yeah,
I was,
dude.
I was giving myself like, or hyping it up like, oh, if I smoke weed again, like, oh, reefer madness, I'm gonna be able to like insatiably not be able to stop. And it's like, no, I was
Be
good.
playing the
Like,
piano really hard.
yeah, it's like, no, it's good. It's like, do I need to smoke again? No, I'm still pretty high. But then like comes to this chocolate cake. It's like, do I need any more chocolate cake? No, but it's here and we're like, when in Rome, I guess. But like the sugar had taken hold of me much more than any weed had to like keep
Oh, yeah.
smoking.
Yeah.
Like I moved way past the point of like, I mean, cut myself a piece, bring it back to the chair, like eat it with some milk, and I'm just like hovering over it, like just fork straight into it like a savage, like trying to figure out like, okay, well, it's uneven. Let me
Yeah.
just take
Yeah,
some
you gotta
slivers off so it's
hit the straight
so it's
line.
a line now.
God dang, dude, that's awesome.
And it's like, oh geez, like no, this is why I feel shitty. It's like because I've been eating fucking cake
100%, dude.
nonstop.
100%. We aren't meant to have that.
No, no, and that just like, oh, that's a growth point, like, and like just a recognition, because maybe there was a point, although I can't recall any time in my life where I've eaten that much cake.
No, I can't even think, even as a kid on a birthday. Like,
No, you get one, two pieces, you're good, but I'm just like,
wow,
oh
man.
man,
God, that's
like
funny.
felt like the equivalent of like on like a fucking coke bender where you're just like scraping the plate and like fucking gumming it and shit, just like trying to
Going.
get the last little bit. It's like I don't want any more, but there's still some on the plate there.
But I have to
Like,
eat it.
yeah.
I don't
So
want
it's
to
like,
waste this cake.
right. It's like, what am I supposed to do with it?
God, I don't know when I've had cake in the last time. Jesus, that's funny. You're a nightmare, dude.
But yeah,
You
I think
can't
I
be
need,
trusted. You can't be left alone to your own
no,
devices.
No, like you can give me anything's a drug. Like if it makes me feel good for a moment, I'm gonna keep doing it
Oh
until
my
like it
God.
fucking makes me feel awful.
Oh my God. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, let's get a guest on for next time.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I
I
want to
wanna
see. We have to present these weird things of yours to someone, a third party. I'm not an accurate gauge here. We need the third party in here to listen to you eat cake, talk about eating a whole sheet of cake.
yeah, yeah. I should I should have my therapist on and tell her like what does that mean? It's like told you it's not that. Everything's a drug. It doesn't matter.
Yes, God dang it. Beautiful. All right, buddy. I gotta hit you up. My daughter's needing gas money now. It
Oh
never
shit.
ends.
Fucking gas money. That makes me feel old.
I need gas money too. I'll tell her.
Ride your bike. It's still nice.
All right, buddy. I'll
All
talk
right.
to you soon, man.
Sounds good. Namaste,
You are so
bitches.
odd.